XTalk, an Xbox podcast episode number 78. I'm your host, Kevin, aka the Muffin Mon, and today I'm joined by Mr. Echoes. Amon, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, that was me?
Maybe
I'm
it
doing
wasn't.
great.
I thought it was you. Might not have been you. You know what? It sounds like it was Tom. I think it was Tom because he muted himself and it went away.
No, it definitely wasn't me. Doubt it.
All right, guys. I don't know. All right, but the man you're hearing is the human alpaca himself. Tom, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. I've been playing some fun games this week, so I'm actually excited to talk about some of this stuff.
Well, I'm excited to hear it.
Same here.
And we have the double A man himself, Garrett. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. Well, guys, if you like our podcast, we are live every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern time right here on YouTube. If you can't catch us live, we are posting every Friday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time, and I can't speak today. So hopefully we don't get many of that. But while you're over there on audio, please drop us a rating or a review, Apple, Spotify, whatever you're on. We appreciate all of it. And if you leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, we'll read it live on the show. We need a few more of those, guys. You're slacking a little bit. I know for a fact you're slacking. And if you want to interact with us more, join our Discord. The link is in the description. Come chat games with us. If you want all of our content early, head on over to patreon.com/projectxtalk. And for $1 a month, you can get all our content early and the Patreon shout out. So thank you, Bucky Blue and Hopple, for supporting us. But now that we got the housekeeping out of the way, I do have a announcement to make before we get into the What You Playin' section. This is going to be Mr. Tom's last show as a regular panel member, or maybe a panel member altogether. Maybe he'll pop up in the future at some point. Who knows? But life is getting in the way. He, got to take care of the family, got to make some money. So he will not be joining us for the foreseeable future. Tom, sad to see you go, buddy. Sad to see you go, but I understand completely. Got to do what you got to do. You got any final words on your final podcast?
Just don't let it die, guys. We were here for what? What episodes is this?
78.
78. So this has been 78 weeks of Project X Talk. I was here from the very beginning. Obviously, I missed episodes. I'm not Kevin. He's like a machine. He's inhuman. He's always here. But yeah, I mean, definitely will still keep supporting this podcast. But my Twitter is probably going to get a lot more spicy. I've been holding back because I've been part of a group and I don't want my portrayal of me to affect you guys. But now I am going to unleash the full Thomas.
Okay, well, if you want some hot
full Thomas, the real Thomas.
I'll be the first one in your comments, bro. I'll be the first one in your comments.
At least he's going out wearing a Spider-Man shirt, says Kyle.
I don't even like Spider-Man, by the way. He's like the most low-tier superhero in the Marvel universe. I'm just wearing
I disagree. He's the only good thing Marvel has.
I own one Spider-Man shirt. I literally own over 10 Batman shirts. So
yeah, I mean, Batman, like 10 is justifiable. I mean, yeah, that's an even ratio, 10-1.
Oh, kick him out now, he says.
Spider-Man's better than Batman, man.
No, he's not.
He is. But now that we got that out of the way, it's time to start every episode like we do each and every week by going around the room and asking one simple question. That question is, what you playing? So, Tom, I'm going to start with you. I want to know what you've been playing this week.
Cool. I've been playing a lot of GTA 5, Next Gen Edition for whatever reason.
Okay. Gotta make that GTA Plus worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I got a membership now. Like, it's like the people who don't use their Netflixes. You have to use this stuff. Oh my god, what the hell? Someone else go real quick.
I think a small child is being attacked.
Sorry, guys, my bird's out.
Yeah, that's yours. Yeah. Amon, you wanna tell me what you've been playing this week?
What I've been playing? Okay, so I beat Arkham Origins again. I can't tell you guys how good that game is. I'm still shocked as to how there isn't a remastered or a remake of that game for the current gen consoles. But I did pick myself up another game. I picked up FIFA 13 for the PS3.
The best
And
FIFA.
one of the best FIFAs. I mean, the cover is very random. There's like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, there's Messi, and there's Joe Hart.
Oh
So,
no,
like,
so that's only the UK version.
oh, okay. I think it's a European version.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
we didn't have that cover in the US.
Oh, what cover did you have?
I think we just had Messi, but if it wasn't just Messi, I think it was Messi and maybe like Landon Donovan.
Ah, okay. That's interesting. Okay, well, yeah. The most random cover ever. But God, this game was very, very good. Very good. I think it's still better than like the last 10 FIFAs we've had. It's the career mode again, fantastic. And I'm so shocked as how basically career mode hasn't changed much. Like the only things that have been added are the new cutscenes and stuff, but it's pretty much the same. And I'm having more fun with this one. You know, nostalgic. Those old players. Yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah, Van Persie's in that game.
Robin Van Persie's in it. Gerrard's in it. It's crazy.
Good old
Garrett,
days.
any idea what the hell these two are talking about?
We're talking about
I
real
believe-
sports
I
right now.
lost.
Real
lost.
sports.
I don't
I
know.
lost track of Batman. Yeah,
yeah,
it's superhero stuff. I'll just wait for my name to be announced.
Amon, I do want
to.
to ask, were you playing
Yes.
Batman on your PlayStation 3?
Yes.
Of course you were. Of course you were.
Yeah, that's the only console I have. That's all I'm playing on.
All right. Garrett, why don't we head over to you? What have you been playing?
The only thing new I've been playing is that Tainted Grail Conquest. It's on Game Pass.
I know
And I don't
nothing
know.
about it.
Yeah, like I thought it was just going to be like a card game, but then when I get into it, it's like a hero-based card game, if that makes any sense, with a roguelike element.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very hard to explain. You just got to go try it. Every time you die, your guy gets a little bit stronger, yada, yada, yada. And yeah, it's not too bad of a game. After you get the first boss, you start unlocking different heroes who play very differently from like the standard warrior hero that you start with. But yeah, that's what it is for me.
Interesting. Not a busy week from you. I'm gonna go back over to Tom. He got rudely interrupted by a dying child. So
Yeah, Jesus, that was bad. Besides GTA, it's all basic stuff. I'm just trying to start my drug empire and make money. You know, I just bought a club. Pushing drugs through my club as you would in GTA. It's grindy. It's fun, and I probably will stop playing ship ends because I'm already burning out on it. Besides that, Weird West. I've been playing that.
okay.
Actually,
How's that?
So I went into it just like, all right, I was like, Weird West, right? I was just thinking it's like a spaghetti western. But then it turns out to be more of like, I guess like a horror. I get a horror western in it in a way. Like, Amon, what was that one game we brought up before? It was like a cowboy game. It was on the original Xbox.
Dark Watch.
Dark Watch. So it gives me Dark Watch vibes. That's what I want to say. But it's like a top isometric view, twin stick shooter. Pretty fun game. The narrative is really good, and the art style I actually really enjoy it. Weird West is definitely one that I would give a shot to. Crusader Kings 3. Still have no idea how to properly play this game.
I've heard that.
Yeah, so I'm on my second playthrough because I told you last time my first king died and then his son died, and he didn't, that son didn't have a son. So you know, there goes my lineage. A fun game though. Like really, it's just super complex. It really has a lot of intricacies between it. Yeah, go ahead.
So if you don't have a straight lineage, you're just done?
If you don't have an heir to your throne, then yeah, it's pretty much game over at that point. So
what if you just like give birth to like, I don't know, somebody who's not interested in those sorts of things? Like in your case, it happened. Like, how would you stop that? You can't just pawn it off to a second cousin twice removed or something?
I don't think so. I mean, I haven't been that deep into it. But I'm having fun with it. This time I started off in, I guess, in the Middle East. I don't know what country it was.
Oh, okay.
And I started like in the 800s instead of the 1200s, which is the other time period you can start in. Pretty fun. And besides that, I started Tiny Tina's Wonderland. the next gen edition. Me and Garrett played a little bit this morning. It's pretty good so far. I'm loving the comedy in the game. The gunplay it's Borderlands 3. If you've played Borderlands 3, you've played Tina's Wonderland. But the magic in the game and the class system so far, really enjoying it, and I can't wait to get to the end game. That game is going to be like great. I know you said that your brother got the platinum on that game.
Yep,
right?
he got the 100%. I helped him get it earlier this week.
Okay, so obviously he enjoyed it enough to do that. So I have high hopes for it. You said he's platinum every other Borderlands game, so clearly he's a fan, and just gives me a little bit more of a push to try to get through the game.
I will say, because the last achievement he needed was to max out all of the SDUs, right? Like the inventory and ammo upgrades. You have to max all them.
That would be a money grind.
310 million it costs total.
Ooh.
But you can do an exploit where if you go in and click trade with someone, and then the other person doesn't accept it, the person that already clicked trade to give you their money, go to the dashboard, quit, and then when they quit, you accept, and then you can just keep duplicating money over and over again. So, we boosted that pretty quick.
I didn't want to know that.
Why not?
Garrett, you want to give me some money, buddy?
Yeah, I guess we could figure it out.
It's pretty easy. Mav in the chat, shout out Mav. Thanks for stopping by. He says, when is Amon's B-Day? He needs more of them.
Well, my birthday was 3 weeks ago now, March 22nd. So, I'm 21 now. I can drink. No,
you're lying. In our Discord chat, he told us he's 16 now.
Yeah.
He just had his sweet 16. It was marvelous.
He's quinceañera.
Guys, don't expose me. Don't expose me.
Like.
All right. Well, sounds like
while we're on the topic of Borderlands, Borderlands, I have a few pitches. What team makes Borderlands again? What's the company?
Gearbox.
Gearbox, yes. Okay, so Gearbox, I think they should make more spin-offs in different genres. So like a sci-fi Borderlands would be cool. A cyberpunk Borderlands would be cool. So I would like to see them do more spin-offs. Like imagine a cyberpunk-esque Borderlands game. Would you guys get that?
I don't know. What interested me in this one though is like the fact that the DLC for Borderlands 2, which is based off of, was already good.
Mm-hmm.
So starting something brand new. Yeah. I feel like it would just be much harder for me to get invested into like entirely.
No. I mean, like, yeah, you can get Borderlands 4, introduce a bunch of new characters, and then make spin-offs of those, like a cyberpunk spin-off. I think that would be really cool. Like I've seen some gameplay of Borderlands, looks fun, and imagining that in a cyberpunk setting.
Wait, have you never played Borderlands?
Huh? No, I've never played Borderlands. I've never played Borderlands.
What?
So you're giving recommendations for franchise that you have never touched. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get out.
Okay, on your PlayStation 3, you can probably get the original Borderlands for like $3. Just
load that up. Like, my recommendation. I don't like first-person shooters. So, like,
Okay, all right. That's fine. You're allowed to like what you like, but
exactly.
I do. My thing is.
Okay. Besides Halo, name one good first-person shooter franchise.
Call of Duty, Medal of Honor.
Call of Duty is not good.
All right, so I just said another one though.
Call of Duty used to be really good. Call of Duty used to be good.
Yeah, Call of Duty used to be good. What else? What do you say after that?
Wolfenstein.
Doom is great. Yeah,
Doom is
Wolfenstein.
Good.
That's another good one.
Wolfenstein's a Doom ripoff.
They're not even similar.
They came around the same time period.
No, they are very similar. They're very, very similar. It's just that they have a different setting.
Can I rip out Nazis' throats in Wolfenstein?
That's what you do at Wolfenstein.
All right, guys. I'm gonna move on to what I've been playing so we can get the show on the road. It's my birthday. We gotta move it along. I got things to do, food to eat. Even though I've already eaten lots of sweets today. Tell you what, Unreal Tournament. Thank you in the chat. Great game.
I used to love that game. I just want to go on a
what the hell is Unreal Tournament?
On the original Xbox, Tom?
Yes,
never
I
heard
used
of
to.
so good.
I used to play like split screen with my brother, and
Mhm.
we used to have all the bots on because that game actually had
Yes.
the bots.
But you could
I
set the
used to
God
love.
mode.
Yes, I used to love capture the flag on that game so much. It
Yes,
was the
thank you. Oh
yes,
my god,
yes.
amazing.
Uh-huh.
It's so much fun. That is pinnacle Xbox,
Yep.
OG Xbox right there. Because you had the teleporting gun. That was so dope. Oh man. What a great game.
It had like that chainsaw gun that just shoots it and just
Hmm.
ricochets everywhere. That game was so awesome.
The sequel was all right. It wasn't as good as the original, but then they stopped. They just didn't continue, and that's sad. I wish that series would come back because that's a really good game. But for what I've been playing, I've played a ton of games this week, guys. Like mainly indie games. So I played.
SpongeBob.
Well, I'll get to SpongeBob. I played Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. I finished up the story. It took me about like 10 hours to do everything in there. I'm holding off on online play and actually like learning the game until rollback comes in the summer. But I really like the story. If you're a Persona fan, not much else to say there. I played a little indie game, which we got a code for. It's kind of like an arcade game called Makoko X. I put up a review yesterday. Really weird game. Really weird game. You basically play through like 8 different girl like waifus. I'm gonna call it what it is. This game is trying to appeal to the waifu adorer out there, and you have to save the girl. But it's really an arcade game where you have to move in a line and cut out different areas of the battlefield until you get more than the opponent. And there's like enemies trying to blow up your little spaceship. It was actually pretty fun. The story's nonsense. I skipped all that. I literally do not care about any of that. But the actual gameplay was pretty fun. And then I played Aerial Knight's Never Yield. So Aerial Knight, he's been on some community podcasts. If you've seen him, really nice dude. His game was on Games with Gold last month, so I claimed that, and I finally got around to playing it. It's a endless runner, so you only have to hit the D-pad up, back, forward, and down, depending on what obstacles in front of you. You know, jump over it, vault over it, slide under it, or burst through it. So the game beat in about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's a very short game. Got me a lot of achievements, I will say that. And it was actually pretty good. The only critique I have is that the controller vibrates 90% of the time you're playing it, and it drives me nuts because you can't turn it off. And I hate vibration. I hate it. But yeah, shout out to him. That's a really dope game. For an indie game, I had a lot of fun with that. And now I'm going to talk about the game that Aman wants me to talk about because it's keeping me from playing Batman, even though at this point I'm just doing it out of spite. Is SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Game dropped on PlayStation Plus on Tuesday. It's the April game. And I'm going to platinum this game. It's a 3D platformer, a collectathon. So it's right up my alley. It's easy beyond belief. There is no difficulty in this game. It's literally just walking around solving puzzles as SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy. You occasionally have to beat up a robot here and there, but collecting the golden spatulas, the socks, nothing to this game. Literally just doing it because it's a slow month, and I want an easy platinum for a game that appeals to me. Now, Aman, you had something to say about SpongeBob, so let me hear it.
Oh, nothing about it.
Nothing. Okay. All right. That's not what the Discord receipts are saying, but you know.
Well, I mean, like, why would you play SpongeBob when you can play Batman for all 3 Batman games for $8?
SpongeBob's free.
$8.
SpongeBob's
Like,
free. It's an easy platinum.
the Batman
Did you
games
get-
are easy
He
platinum.
just plays for the gold.
Did you
He's
get the
an
free
achievement
one a
hunter.
couple months ago on the Xbox? They had like Truth or Square.
Truth or Squared.
That's also
No.
pretty easy.
No, I didn't because I told my brother to claim it, but he wouldn't do it.
Oh, why? He
I don't
just
know.
want to add it to his library. No, I refuse to play that game. I don't
No.
want it on my library. I don't want to see it.
No, I wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. So I don't got
Well,
that
I mean,
one.
at least someone has taste.
Listen here. All right. Sometimes you got to play a silly kids game for the achievement or the.
No, I'm all for indie games. I'm all for indie games, but SpongeBob, come on, dude.
SpongeBob's dope.
No,
Okay.
it was probably one of the worst cartoons from my childhood.
All right. Okay. All right. I can't. Oh, guys. All right.
I'm
Well,
just speaking facts, guys. Go back and
that's
rewatch it.
You have to
There's
remember,
nothing good
he's
about
like
that show.
his generation. Like this is like before SpongeBob, before Fairly Odd Parents. He grew up like what shows would it have been? Just trash.
No,
Mid
House.
let me
2000s.
tell you what I grew up watching: Batman Beyond, Justice League Unlimited, the Teen Titans
No,
show.
I grew up watching those.
Yeah, I grew up watching those as well. So and they were amazing shows. The Spider-Man animated series, Spectacular Spider-Man. These were top tier shows compared to like SpongeBob. You know.
We're talking actual cartoons though. Like
Mhm.
their main focus is the humor. You were watching good DC shows, which are all respectable, and the Spider-Man shows. We're talking like
Fair
stuff
enough.
that kids actually like
Wait,
to
what did
watch.
I watched Dexter. I watched Dexter. I remember watching that.
Did your place just get cartoons like 10 years after they aired? Because
No. See, because like we never had a cable TV, so my dad used to get us DVDs from like used to ship them out. So we had a DVD player, and I just used to play like DVDs of very good cartoons.
yeah, I was saying at least your dad has some pretty good taste because all the cartoons you're naming are bangers.
Yeah, I remember watching Dexter. There were some other cool cartoons. I can't remember them though, but yeah.
But
Oh wait, have
SpongeBob's
any of
dope.
you watched Barney? I used to watch
Yeah,
Barney a lot growing up.
of
Yeah,
course, we watched
Barney,
Barney.
Teletubbies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, S tier children's programming right there.
exactly.
Shout out
Peppa
Soul
Pig.
Khan
Peppa
in the
Pig.
chat.
Yep, that was great.
Peppa Pig, no,
No, Peppa
don't-
Pig was good. Come on.
never watched Peppa Pig.
Yeah, I think that was way after your time though. Like that was like
Yeah.
mid 2000s. Yeah. So
But all right, this is a video game podcast. We're gonna stop talking about children's cartoons and actually get to the news, guys. So it's time for a segue. Have a seat while I grab some books from the library and tell you this week's stories. Story number 1: Tomb Raider is back. Confirmed during the Unreal Engine showcase, Crystal Dynamics has confirmed that development is underway for a new Tomb Raider game using Unreal Engine 5. We do know that former game director of Days Gone, Jeff Ross, is now the design director on the project, but no other details have been given at this time. Also noted during the presentation was Epic's excellent relationship with Xbox, and they noted the following studios are currently developing games using Unreal Engine 5. In Exile, Rare, Undead Labs, The Initiative, Double Fine, Ninja Theory, The Coalition, and Obsidian. So, guys, we can take this one at a time. I want to start with Tomb Raider first before we jump into the Xbox studios. What is your relationship? You excited for the new Tomb Raider? I'm gonna head over to Garrett first. What are you thinking, buddy?
Missed my mute button. Tomb Raider is actually a series I never got into. Like I was meaning to. I got two and a bit weeks off here. I can probably play a game. I'll have an opinion for you next week. That'll be my job this one. But
Okay,
yeah, no.
all right. You never touched it. That's fair. That's fair.
Like I played it back in like the original PlayStation.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Like,
Yeah, the original PlayStation was awesome. It was like
Yeah.
the mansion with the old guy following you. I used to just trap him in the fridge. I don't know if
Yeah,
everyone did that,
triangles.
but I did it all the time.
Tom, you have a little more experience with Tomb Raider. You play the newest ones from Crystal Dynamics.
Yes, and I played so many Tomb Raider games. Like I played all the originals on the PlayStation, Anniversary, and there was so many bad ones after that. It was terrible until the most recent trilogy, which was, I think it was like the best work for Lara Croft entirely. And I feel like the trilogy wrapped up finally too. So I'm actually really curious of what they're gonna do with this one. If they're gonna just make, instead of a trilogy, just keep continuing from that point on, or just start from scratch again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really interested, and with Unreal Engine 5, this game's gonna look amazing. The game's already looked fantastic. Like
Yeah.
Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, amazing looking games, and I can't just wait to see what they're gonna do with this one next.
That's a good point you bring up. I don't know if it's gonna. I mean, nobody knows if it's gonna be a reboot. I feel like rebooting it so soon after rebooting it isn't the right choice.
I agree, but at the same time, I have no idea. I feel like a lot of people though since game development these days, compared to like the original trilogy for Tomb Raider, where they released like probably like a year apart or 6 months apart, because game development was so much quicker. Now the trilogy, now when it was rebooted, it's been out over 10 years now since its inception. So people jumping in, I feel like a lot of people are really more hesitant to jump into the start, like the tail end of new games, when there's already like some sort of big backstory involved. So they have to do at least some sort of soft reboot instead of a full reboot for it to work. You really don't want people going in blind, and I guess that's just my main critique.
That's fair. That's certainly fair. Amon, what are you thinking for the new Tomb Raider? You're also on mute. Is he dead? All right, guys, rest in peace, Amon. All right, guys, I'll talk about Tomb Raider. So I think this is a great announcement. I think it's something that people have been wanting Crystal Dynamics to do for quite some time. You know, Avengers didn't hit the way that they wanted it to. They've kind of, part of their studio has been shipped off to the Initiative to help with Perfect Dark, which apparently they're taking a big role in, as we've previously discussed. So they do have multiple studios. I think this is clearly the new studio that they open that's going to be taking the reins on this Tomb Raider reboot. If they want to reboot it, I don't, it's just, I like I said, I hope they don't fully reboot it. Maybe, I definitely think they should keep the Lara Croft that they had from the other ones. It can be a completely new story, and if you want to do some flashbacks to let people know what's going on, but for sure, I think that this is an exciting announcement, and I can't wait to see more. I'm just going to throw the question out there. Do you think that there's any chance this gets to be exclusive to Xbox or any other platform, Tom?
Gosh. I mean, Square has really good relationships with Sony. So if Sony plays their cards right, I think they can possibly be the ones to land it, if anything.
But Xbox's relationship with Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah, I guess it really depends. Like, who's going to publish this, right? We know that Crystal Dynamics is developing it, but are they like officially a Square Enix studio?
Yeah, they are. They're owned by Square Enix, but maybe they won't be by the time this comes out. You know,
Square, sell them off.
They don't seem to like them very much. Amon, I've been informed, is alive. Thank God.
Yeah, I just moved tilted back, and my entire mic setup just plugged. All of it just plugged out, so I was just connecting them back. But yeah, Tomb Raider, I really like those games. Funny story: in my high school computer science class, they had us remake the first ever Tomb Raider game. So I'm really well experienced with the first one. So we remade that entire game on our school PCs. So I played that one, and then I've played the most recent trilogy. I really like those games, but I'm not overly hyped for this new game that's coming out. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I need to see more of it for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna play it, but not hyped, I would say. I'd rather they work on something else.
Really? Like what?
Yeah. I don't know. They just recently wrapped up
Avengers
the trilogy
2.
like 2-3 years ago, right? So they could just work on something else and come back to the trilogy, you know, like 5-6 years later. But yeah, you know,
okay. That's fair. That's a completely fine take to have. I do want to head over to the second part of the story. Was that, you know, their relationship with Xbox Studios. Now, a lot of these studios we knew were already making games on Unreal Engine 5. We knew InXile was making their new game on it. Undead Labs obviously State of Decay 3. The Initiative, we know Perfect Dark is on it. Ninja Theory's got Hellblade, and what's the other one there? The Amara, Project Amara, is that what it's called? Coalition, obviously they're doing a bunch of tech demos, and they have Gears 6. Obsidian, Avowed's on it. We knew all that. Garrett, the studios we didn't know were making Unreal Engine 5 games. Rare and Double Fine. This took me by surprise. What do you make of this?
Rare could just be or the interesting thing for like Everwild in a couple months will come out with like Everwild's still around. We still don't know the story, so we won't talk about that. But it's on Unreal Engine 5. So that wasn't too much of a surprise. And which was the other one that you said?
Double Fine.
Double Fine?
Yeah. We don't know what they're doing after Psychonauts 2.
Yeah, no, but that could be cool. They're using Unreal Engine 5.
Yep.
I don't know.
I
They'll
got
just
already
they'll just
got
do
like a
Costume
few
Quest.
notches on the belt, but like I don't know, it's early Unreal Engine 5.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So
it is fully out now.
yeah.
Do
So
you? I'm gonna pose another question about Rare to you. Do you think we see them upgrade like Sea of Thieves because it is a live service game? You think?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna probably add like a new area or something, add some like server space. They need to do something to get Sea of Thieves interesting again.
I want to just jump in on that. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like based on that, I think that can actually happen too. A lot of, for example, Unreal Engine 3 games were ported on over to Unreal Engine 4 later on in their life cycle. It seems like it's a really simple, like, I'm not saying it's a simple process to convert it between the engines entirely, but it seems like it's a lot easier than other engines. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of these Unreal 4 games just coming into Unreal 5. Didn't was it Gears that did an update like that recently too?
I'm not sure. I know Fortnite is fully on Unreal 5 now. So
Yeah, so I think that's what I was thinking about. So I mean, the conversion is possible, and like if you get, especially like a game like Sea of Thieves, if any more life that you can add to that game and just keeping it looking pretty for years to come, that's even better.
Mm-hmm. Aman, what are you thinking? Xbox and Unreal Engine seems to spell good things for the future.
Oh yeah. So far what we've seen from the Unreal Engine 5, like the demos we've seen and the whole Matrix thing they had, those look very, very good. So I'm looking forward to what they have in store. But I'm surprised to see a couple of names not on there, like Compulsion. Like they have a massive AAA game upcoming. So I don't know what engine they're working with, making that on.
Good
Project
point.
Midnight.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's on Unreal Engine 4, why didn't they port it to Unreal Engine 5? And I think previously for their We Happy Few, they did use Unreal Engine for that game, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm surprised to see Compulsion's not in that list. But yeah, everything else I'm looking forward to. In Exile's next game, I think Project Indus or something like that. But yeah, all good stuff.
I wonder if Compulsion's game is already like far enough along in development that they at this point like they've already been using Unreal Engine 4. Makes more sense to just wrap it up.
Yeah, fair point. Because like We Happy Few came out when 2018. So yeah,
I don't know when it came out because I didn't play it. All
but
right,
yeah,
guys.
it's been a while, and they could be far along that game.
All right, guys. Let's move on to story number 2. And because Tomb Raider is not the only series that's coming back, announced today by Remedy Entertainment, Remedy has entered into an agreement with Rockstar Games to remake Max Payne 1 and 2, stating, Remedy Entertainment, the creators of Max Payne, are pleased to announce that they will remake the iconic Max Payne and Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne video games in a new development agreement with Rockstar Games. As veteran gamers will know, the relationship between these two companies goes all the way back to the aforementioned games, which were developed by Remedy and published by Rockstar. Under the development agreement signed, Remedy will develop the games as a single title for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S using its proprietary Northlight game engine. The game's development budget will be financed by Rockstar Games, the size of which will be in line with a typical Remedy AAA game production. I'm going to go first on this one because this is awesome. Max Payne is a series that it introduced like bullet time. That was a big like revolutionary thing back in the day. It was awesome. The games themselves are fantastic. Max Payne 1 and 2 are phenomenal titles. People in the were noting Max Payne 3 is not getting remade. That was a game made by Rockstar. Remedy wasn't involved with that one. So clearly they have some favoritism here. It's like we're gonna do our R2. But this is just another exciting announcement. I love seeing franchises come back from years ago, and the fact that they're remaking both games into one single package is awesome. They're not, well, we're gonna remake 2 games and put them out again. It kind of gives me hope that it's gonna be a significantly different experience than it was back in the day, which I think is a plus. Get more for your money. Tom, did you play Max Payne back in the day? Is this something that appeals to you?
Yes, I've played through Max Payne 1 and 2 back on the PS2. Fantastic game. It's a little creepy because it has like those dream sequences, and it's just it gets kind of weird, but it's such a good game. In terms of story, it's good. The gameplay, like you said, the bullet time, that was like my favorite part as a kid. I was like, this is the era where like Matrix was just like this massive thing. So once I saw bullet time, I was like, oh, this is the best thing ever. Can't wait to see a full actual remake of these games. I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a Max Payne 3 uh, definitive edition later on, since
Maybe.
it's not like an old title. It's a like PS3 360 era.
Mm.
I'm sure they can just pull that off them like Rockstars and themselves, even though they don't really have the best track record so far for something like that. But I have full confidence in Remedy in pulling off a good remake.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know. Will they deviate from what they've made before? Will they just actually treat it like a full remake, sort of in like the vein of Demon Souls on the PS5, where it's more changing everything up that's within the game itself in terms of like visuals, but keeping the core essence of the game.
I kind of hope they go more Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 remake.
I would hope so too, because the gunplay would feel dated if they don't change that.
Agreed.
So there's that at least needs to change. Besides that, I don't deviate too much from what the game already created. Like Resident Evil 2 remake, I think that's the best example. That's what I would want as well.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And you made a great point. Like I trust Remedy, and Remedy has earned that because they've put out amazing games time after time. The Alan Wake remaster was really good. Control is fantastic. So they've definitely earned people's trust. The only blemish I think is Crossfire X, which
but like we don't even like that game was just they were given a game with a crappy engine already and a crappy gameplay style, and they're like, no, keep it close. We want the same gameplay you would get in the multiplayer. Make a story out of this. Go. And they just threw crap on the wall and it didn't stick.
Yep. Garrett, Max Payne, is this a franchise you're familiar with?
Oh yeah, I played a little bit of it. I'm just interested in how they're gonna do like the amazing looking faces with the horrible looking bodies.
What?
Don't you remember that from like Max Payne 1 and 2? Like they had a really highly detailed face, but like the body was all just horrible triangles.
Isn't Sam Lake the face of Max Payne? Like the guy from Remedy. I think he's actually like the facial dude.
I could see that. But yeah, I remember that there was something funny with the animation back in the day, so I thought that was going to be humorous. I was like, yes, I hope they bring back an image of that.
I just pulled up a picture of Sam Lake, and that definitely is Max Payne.
It's Max Payne, right?
That guy's Max Payne.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, that's cool. Aman, these were way before your time. You even know what we're talking about over here?
Yeah, I'm familiar with Max Payne, but I've never played any of the games. But I have played other stuff Remedy's put out, like Alan Wake, Control, Quantum Break. I think all great games. And shout out to Remedy. They're working on like 4 projects right now. They have the Control sequel. They have Alan Wake 2. They have this game and a bunch of multiplayer games for Epic. So yeah, shout out to Remedy, and I trust them to make these remakes good. And I hope there's some line of like what they did with Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 3 remake. I love those remakes. They were great. And yeah, I hope it's something along the lines of that.
For sure.
But have you guys seen the amazing Max Payne movie?
The movie? I have.
It's not amazing.
Who's playing Max Payne in that?
I don't even remember, man. It's not good though.
It's not. It's not a good movie. I'll look at. Go ahead and Google it though.
Yeah. No, but I think you brought up a great point there, Amon, because Remedy is making a ton of games right now. Like they have, like you said, Alan Wake 2. They're making these Max Payne games now. They have Control sequel. They have a Control multiplayer game that's coming. It's just, I don't know how they're going to manage it all. Like, I don't know if Remedy is like a super huge studio. So there's really...
they're pretty big. They have like 300 plus employees. They're pretty big.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, they're bigger than I thought then. So maybe they can manage this pretty easily. But I I'm excited. All these games are probably years away, so Remedy is going to be
Mhm.
busy for a while, though.
Yes, sir. Oh, I just googled the Max Payne movie. Mark Wahlberg played Max Payne.
Oh yeah, it was Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, I remember that now. Makes sense. That makes
Damn.
sense. Not his best work,
It's
That's a
it's a
unfortunately.
Mark
blast from the
Mark Wahlberg
past.
movie. It's a type of thing he'd do.
Oh yeah, he did it
Mark,
well too.
listen, I love Mark Wahlberg, okay, but he does some awful movies, and then he does some really good movies.
Yeah, but he does some awful movies well.
Does he?
He does.
I mean, he's a fun person to watch on screen. You know, like, even if it's a bad movie, you'll enjoy his take on the character.
You'll enjoy
He's just
his
funny.
style.
He's the same character and everything.
Yeah, it's like how I think Will Ferrell doesn't make 100% great movies. He doesn't. Or
Most of Will Ferrell movies are
Adam
pretty
Sandler.
good. Adam
Yeah.
Sandler makes trash these days. He hasn't made a good movie in like 20 years.
Oh yeah, Adam Sandler.
Whoa, he actually made a good movie. It's on Netflix. It's with diamonds. I forgot the name of it.
Oh, yeah, Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems. Really good movie.
Yeah.
Besides that, and it wasn't a comedy. His comedy movies are trash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Adam.
The Cobbler. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll keep moving. Lots of stories, but little short ones this week. But don't worry, we're gonna have a fun game of Jeopardy at the end of the episode. But I have one question: is the console shortage finally over? Over the last few weeks, we have seen multiple retailers, including Walmart, Amazon, GameStop, and the Microsoft Store, have Series X consoles in stock for periods of over 24 hours. And according to Special Nick of the Xbox Era podcast, this is because Microsoft did a deal to secure chip priority for their consoles, which has led to an increase in availability. Garrett, up there in Canada, you finding it easier to get Series X's or no?
They're always in like the Series S is always in the store everywhere I go now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's But like the Series X, like I would say I've seen it 2-3 times. PS5 still a rarity. Like still mind-blowingly rare. But yeah.
Tom?
Same boat. Like I've seen Series X a couple times actually this month in stores. Stock alerts. I've been checking on those because I'm trying to get my buddy one. It's been really easy. I'm just waiting for him to actually bite the bullet and buy it at this point. But yeah, it seems like the stock shortages with the Xbox has been a lot easier. And I've been trying to get a PS5, by the way, for the last couple days, and I have not seen a stock alert for that yet.
Oh, they were just on. They were literally right before we started the podcast. Digital version was in stock at Walmart.
God dang it! I could have bought that, and instead I'm here podcasting. But it's okay. I'll wait.
Secretly, they've been going on Thursdays at about this time the whole time.
Based on the evidence, though, it does seem like that's the case with the sales numbers. There has to be something with that. I know they do bundle the Series S numbers in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know how much more Series X's are actually being pushed out. Is Microsoft actually getting priority for these, or is just Sony lacking on the manufacturing side where, maybe Microsoft has already like ramped up and Sony's just lagging behind?
Yeah, it's interesting. We've seen some NPD numbers. I know in the UK, apparently they really ramped up production over there, and the surplus has been doing well. Aman, I know you're in Italy, but what's the Series X situation over there in Europe? Do you know?
Oh well, I have seen a couple of Series X's over here. Not a lot, but a lot of Series S. I've seen way too many Series S. Like every store has them. But no PS5s. Absolutely zero.
Yeah, I think that is kind of par for the course because every electronics store I go at, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, they all got Series S's. They got multiple. Best Buy especially has a mountain of Series S's, and I swear it's been months. I'm like, nobody's coming here for a Series S. Right next to the Oculus Quest, and I know nobody's buying those because they still say Oculus on them and not Meta Quest, which is the new brand. So they still got backstock. But yeah, I've noticed the stock alerts for sure. I think it's if you've wanted a Series X, there's really no reason for you not to have an order in at the moment and just be waiting for it because they've been readily available the last 2 weeks, especially at every retailer. So like I I think it's a great sign. Some people will argue, oh, they're not selling out because nobody wants them. That's not true. People still want these consoles. They're still selling out eventually. So it is just they've produced a lot of them and they're staying in stock.
Yeah,
You
and Xbox
unmuted, Naman?
outsold PS5 like this past
Yep.
month in March, right?
March.
Like,
Yep.
yeah. So
In the
people are
UK.
getting them.
They outsold them in the
In the
UK, which
UK,
is
okay. I thought that was
which
worldwide. Never mind. Okay.
it might be worldwide, but we know UK for a fact, and that's more impressive probably because I think the UK is a
Oh
PlayStation
yeah,
dominant area.
it's way more PlayStation oriented. Yeah.
So it could be, people are, even if it's a Series S, they could just be like, well, I can't get a PS5 right now. I'm going to grab an Xbox until the PS5 becomes more available. I can play Game Pass. I can play some next gen games.
Yeah, could be.
So a little quick update there. Glad to see situation is getting better. Story number 4, guys. Just our Game Pass update for the month. Your first Game Pass update of April has arrived, and this includes some big titles. Available now is MLB The Show 2022 for cloud and console. We also got Cricket 2022 for cloud and console. So if you're across the pond like Amon, that one might be for you. Available today, April 7th, we have Chinatown Detective Agency for cloud console PC, Dragon Age 2 for cloud, Plants vs. Zombies for Guarded Warfare for cloud, Star Wars Squadrons for cloud. Available April 12th, Life is Strange True Colors for cloud console PC, Panzer Corps 2 and the Dungeon of Nalbach for PC. The Dungeon of Nalbach, whatever how you pronounce that, came to console last month, so it is now on PC. And on April 14th, we get Lost in Random via EA Play for cloud console and PC. Tom, any of these piquing your interest there, buddy?
Besides Life is Strange, not really.
Oh, you're a Life is Strange fan?
Not myself. I watched my wife play through the first one, so now that this is on Game Pass, I don't doubt that she's gonna try to play it, and I'm gonna have to sit there and watch and act like I'm not enjoying it, but actually enjoy it. Like I'm on my phone, but I'm actually watching.
Like when you're watching The Bachelor with your wife, and you're like,
It's like,
this
oh,
is stupid.
exactly.
Are you
It's
not
like,
entertained,
that really?
Tom?
Did she actually cheat on him just now?
Yeah. Garrett, how about you? Any of these speaking to you?
What was the name of that the dice one that we were talking
Lost
about?
in Random.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm going to be playing for sure.
Mhm.
But other than that, nothing really too piques my interest. I got some time off, so I'm sort of questing to do the game score challenge this month.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah,
I'm right there with you. None of these, I don't care about any of these except Lost in Random. I remember us talking. I think it was you and me talking about it when it came out, and we were like, we're gonna wait for Game Pass because the game looks. I think it looks a lot of fun. I got reviewed decently enough for a indie game. I've heard good things about it, so I'm excited to try that next week when we're gonna have our podcast, and then I'm gonna play it.
So I'm watching that Hunter x Hunter right now. Idly
Ooh,
at work when I'm
great
folding
show.
laundry. So is this game not just like what's that guy's name from the Insect arc? Long hair. Main dude's dad's apprentice. Does it not just seem like you're playing his simulator?
I know. I can't remember. Kit.
Yeah. Does it not seem like you're just playing with his power?
I didn't think of that until you said it right now. Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a hell of a lot of fun.
Man, what a good show Hunter x Hunter was. It's a shame that the creator is too obsessed with Dragon Quest to finish his freaking work.
Hunter x Hunter was great. That was a really good show. Even the manga is really good.
The manga is great, but again, I started reading the manga after
and they ended
the
at a
anime.
cliffhanger at the Dark Continent. It just ended there. So
I know.
Crazy.
Especially because we were getting an arc about my favorite character, Karapika, and then they were like, I'm going to stop writing.
Let's end it.
It's so frustrating. Fun fact, Leorio has not fought anyone in the entirety of that show. or manga. He hasn't done anything.
Really?
Yeah, what a
Oh,
worthless
Wow.
character.
I was waiting for him to do something.
Nah, he doesn't. Keep waiting.
Jeez, you spoiled it for him.
Keep waiting.
the,
It's
Well,
Kyle
I'm
says.
done.
the best character has to be Killua or Hisoka. They're the best characters.
My
Wow.
brother likes Kiowa. It's
Yeah.
Kyle says, I hope not. Chimera Ant arc 4 out of 10 arc. I like Chimera Ant arc. I don't know how you're feeling about it, Garrett, but I think that's
It's
pretty
doing
good.
pretty good. Like it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it seemed very kiddie up until the start of that arc. Then it got very let's kill some kids.
Let's kill some kids. I mean,
do you remember? Like
Gotta-
there was
listen.
no discrimination there. I was like, oh okay, they'll let the children hide. No, there wasn't. There was just bloody rags on the floor. That's all that was left of them very quickly.
Man, I
was like,
love Hunter x
Jesus.
Hunter. I love that. If you like Hunter x Hunter, watch Yu Yu Hakusho because it's the same creator,
Oh
but
my
it's
God,
his
that's a
better
classic.
work. It's his
That's a
better
classic.
work. And it ends. There's an ending to the show. You're satisfied. Amazing. And it's basically you will notice if you start watching it, literally the main character wears a green jumpsuit. Kurama is basically
Mhm.
Kurapika. Hiei is Kyo. Like he literally just made the same anime again.
Yeah,
But
Yu Yu
go.
Hakusho is great. Yu Yu Hakusho is
Yeah, for sure. Aman, any of these Game Pass titles speaking to you? If we want to get back to the topic here.
great. Not at all, except for like Life is Strange. I'll probably check that out because I think it got decent reviews. So I'll check Life is Strange out, but couldn't care less about any of them.
You can probably play that on cloud since it is one of those narrative games.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys. We're gonna move into our final two stories of the day, and they're gonna be pretty quick because then we got Jeopardy. Story number 5 is Halo Infinite getting a battle royale. Well, according to a recent leak, it certainly looks like the last Spartan standing mode that was announced a few weeks ago on the Halo Waypoint could be the battle royale people have been waiting for. In the leak, the description for the mode was found, and it reads, quote, every Spartan for themselves. Level up your loadout by earning personal score to be the last Spartan standing. Tom, you sent this to me, so I'm gonna throw it over to you first. What are you thinking, buddy?
So I don't think this would be what the battle royale is going to be, but I think this is going to be a good stepping stone for them to try to figure out maybe whether or not it would work in Halo. I'm excited for this last man standing mode. What was that last attrition? I really loved like some of their aspects they had on there, and if they follow a lot of that in this one, it's going to be amazing. One, the big team battle maps are already pretty big in this game, so now we'll actually be able to utilize a lot more of that. As far as what they mentioned, it's only going to be free for all currently. I'm hoping they add some team aspects to it later on. I'm excited for it. This game mode, this game has been starving for content. I will take anything at this point. And this last man standing mode is just gonna make me play Halo. I haven't touched this game in over a month and a half maybe.
Yeah, I haven't played it in so long. But listen, battle royale isn't gonna get me to come back. I don't want a battle royale. I don't like battle royales.
But it's not a battle royale because they didn't say that you're also gonna have to like scavenge weapons and stuff in like a traditional BR.
Mm-hmm.
It's Halo. I would think of it as attrition on a big map. You're just alone.
I don't know
no
about
teams.
that, man, because
Okay.
they said like
What do you think,
level up
Garrett?
your character, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking that what was that mode, Warzone, where you could get like the cards on your dude?
I love the Warzone.
Yeah. So like I was thinking that sort of implication, coming around the corner with a gold fuel rod cannon that could just level a tank in one shot. But yeah, no, I don't know. It's going to be tricky. To be honest, I was so let down when I actually looked at that pitch because I looked at the picture originally and I thought it was the infection mode coming out. And then like I actually read it and I was like, oh, it's not. It's not. Battle Royale something or other.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my prediction. And I'm not going to be here to confirm this, but I'm gonna come back if it happens, and I'm gonna say told you so.
All right.
He's just gonna pop in and leave.
Halo Infinite will for sure get a BR.
Mhm.
However,
no, they
I
will.
don't think that the BR will happen until Forge is released.
Okay.
The reason I say that, their Forge maps are normally massive, and it would make a great playground for them to actually build a foundation of a BR in, add structures, remove structures freely, like a lot of these BRs currently do. They have to be able to customize the map as much as possible. So it would allow them to make this massive BR game. Should it happen? Yes. Anyone who says otherwise, bite a brick.
Wow.
Bite a brick.
Okay.
That's some powerful language there, bud.
Aman, our resident lover of all things Halo, what are you thinking?
I really hope Halo gets a battle royale. Well, I mean, again, they can do
Of
great
course
things
you
with it.
do.
Like if as soon as it gets a battle royale, like Ninja or someone is gonna start playing it, and that's instantly gonna boost popularity for it. We're gonna get more players in all game modes. That's gonna like benefit everyone, right? So I hope, and I love battle royale games. Apex Legends, fantastic game, one of my favorite games of all time. So yeah, definitely hope we get a battle royale. I can sort of imagine them doing something like you're in the campaign map. You're in that 100 or 200 players all thrown in there, and the ring is slowly getting destroyed from both ends until it completely collapses. So I can sort of see them doing something like that.
I agree with you. I think it's inevitable at this point. It's just weird because before launch they were like the only BR in Halo Infinite is battle rifle. So like they clearly if they knew they were going to add one in, why make jokes and why say that kind of stuff?
It might
Listen,
not be like a traditional battle royale. They might have their own spin on it. Like it might have the battle royale concept, but like they do a fresh take on it, something different.
yeah, certainly possible. I don't like I said, I don't like Battle Royale. I don't even like free for all in Halo. I hate free for all. So if it's anything like that, I'm out.
Free for all sucks because the spawns suck.
The
You literally
spawns
play
do
Yes,
suck.
that's why I don't like free for all.
Literally spawn getting shot by like 2 people. It's ridiculous. But we'll wait and see what that mode actually is. Final quick news story that broke right before the show, and I just wanted to mention it here. Activision Blizzard has told all its staff of 1,100 quality assurance testers that they will be converted from contract to full-time and bumped up to $20 an hour. This is a big win for QA in the wake of several worker revolts and the burgeoning union effort. That comes from Jason Schreier over at Bloomberg. So good news over there. Seems like things
Good
are
on them.
getting better for sure. For sure. I did just want to mention that. I don't think we have anything really to talk about it because the story isn't out. But good for them. Now, guys, it's time for our fun topic. Do You Even Game, Bro? Makes its return to the podcast, our Jeopardy style board game. Amon, getting some feedback from you, buddy.
He's flipping papers.
Yeah,
Oh,
flipping
sorry. Yeah, I was
papers.
just flipping pages.
Flipping papers. What is this guy? He thinks he's in school. Thinks this is his high school, and he can just do what he wants. All right, guys, I'm gonna pull up the Jeopardy board, and for anyone listening, normally we have someone that is on the panel that has made the board, so they would know the answers. However, Ethan made the board. He is on vacation, so none of us know the answers. So we're going in blind. So the way this is going to work is we are going to still take turns choosing the questions, but the person that chose it will get to guess first. And if one of us on the panel thinks they are wrong, they can guess and try to steal it. That way everyone can earn points on every single question. Does that make sense? Because if so,
Yes, sir. Easy wins. Easy wins.
Tom, since it is your last show, I'm going to let you go first.
Whoa, no. You first, birthday boy.
Oh, okay. All right. Try to be a gentleman. All right, guys. What do I want first? Just for audio listeners, the categories are the exclusives, the hardware, the business, more exclusives, and the competition. So I'm going to go with the competition for 300. And it says, This game comes preloaded on PlayStation 5 consoles and serves as a tech demo for the new hardware.
Oh wait, we're still
Obvious-
live. We should be talking.
Hmm?
So, how's everyone's day going?
What?
This
What are you talking
this is
about,
Garrett's
Garrett?
What are
time
you
to shine.
What? We're doing Jeopardy.
Do you not hear Kevin?
No.
He,
Oh my lord.
Kevin's talking, and he's talking about the question right now.
We're doing Jeopardy, bro.
I can't hear anything. Like, he's just a black square for me. He's just loading stuff.
All right.
You want to back out real quick and come back?
Yeah.
Reload your
I'll be right
stuff.
back.
That was awkward as hell. I was like, what is he talking about? The answer to this question is Astro's Playroom, by the way.
Yeah.
So I'm just yep, there we go. I'm just gonna grab those points. We can
Should we
keep
wait for Garrett to get back, just in case the next question we don't know, and he might have known?
I guess. I mean, listen, how can I be expected to run a show when y'all can't get it together? You know?
You're right. Let's do the exclusives 300.
All right, Tom. In Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, it is revealed that the player is in fact blank blank who lost their memories due to the Jedi erasing them.
Seriously?
I know it. I know it.
If you know it, that's fine, but I have to guess first. So give me a second.
ahead.
I'm just gonna pick someone.
I might know it.
I know this for 100%.
I played this game years ago.
Come
I
on.
was a kid. I wasn't even a fan of Star Wars at the time. I just happened to play this game and I liked it. I'm just gonna pick the most generic answer, Luke Skywalker. I don't think it is. I don't even think it's the right
It's
era.
not even the same time period. bro.
That's what I just said. I don't even think it's the right era.
Yeah.
But that's my guess.
All right.
If you want to
Okay,
guess?
so can I shoot my
Hold
Can
up,
I
hold
shoot my
up.
answer?
Garrett, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. So I'm going to read you the question we're currently on, okay? It's not Tom doesn't know it, so us three have a chance to steal. So we can each guess and try to get points, okay? So in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, it is revealed that the player is in fact blank blank who lost their memories due to the Jedi erasing them.
Oh,
Amon
God.
says he thinks he knows it. I also have a guess.
I don't think I know it. I
have
know
no
it.
guess.
Okay.
Just for comedic sake, can I say Darth Maul?
You can say Darth Maul. It's definitely not that. Amon, I'm going to ask you,
Mhm.
does your character have the initials DR?
Yes.
Is it Darth Revan?
Yes. That's him. That's the correct answer.
All right. We're both
Mhm.
getting those points then.
Let's go.
Whoa, we're doing it that way? No, at
Yeah,
least
that's fair.
At least
That's fair.
At least split the points.
I
How
think
else
that's
can
fair.
we
I think
do it?
Okay,
How
we should
else
split
can
it.
we do it?
We should
Split it?
split it.
Okay.
Split it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll split it. So you'll get 150, I'll get 150. I think that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, it is Garrett's turn. Garrett,
Okay.
since you couldn't hear me again, the categories are the exclusives, the hardware, the business, more exclusives, or the competition.
Let's do exclusives for 200. I'm not feeling too confident.
Okay. What is the name of the race of mutant humans who serve as the enemies in the Gears of War series?
Lotus?
What'd you say?
Lotus?
Lotus? Lotus is not right.
What?
The answer, I know the answer. So does anyone else know the answer?
Nope.
It's Locust.
Oh.
He's right.
Oh, that is yeah.
Yeah.
That's just how we say it up here,
See,
Tarnations.
Gary, I thought you were right because I was like, oh, that sounds right.
No.
Yeah, right.
But then when he said it, I was like, oh, that's actually it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Close. Aman, it's your turn. What would you like?
I would go the competition 400.
All right. The major success of the PlayStation 2 in 2000 spelled the death of this company's hardware division the following year. can't believe this is
Is
a
it-
$400 question.
Is it Sega?
Does anyone have a different answer?
I think
Sega.
it's the same thing.
I think it's Sega too.
Yeah,
So
it's all Sega.
Sega is
Alright.
correct.
Give me
Amon,
them points.
how Ethan? We're gonna have words. All right.
I think
Okay.
this is fair. They're not insanely hard, but everyone should know them.
Okay, I'm going to go exclusives 500. In the opening scenes of Fable 2, the player's sister is shot and killed by this antagonist. Oh, what is his name? What
I
is
know
his
how he
name?
looks.
It's what is his name? Oh my god.
I might know this one.
It can't be. It's for some in my head. Want to say Jack of Blades,
Yeah,
but I
no, he's
don't
number
think.
one.
Yeah, he's number
in,
one,
the
right?
lost chapters. No, it is that dude. Like, I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name.
This has the
I
worst
might know his
final-
first name. I might know his first name. Is that fine?
Only if in the in the response afterwards it says it counts like it did in the last one. Right?
Yeah, it'd have to. If it says, I think you might need his full name. Oh, I don't think
I'm
I know
curious,
it.
though.
I
I'm
don't.
covered.
I don't think I know it. Someone wants to
Okay, I
take a
get
guess.
half the points if I get the first name.
No,
No,
you can't make
no.
a
Go ahead and guess though.
We're not haggling.
Lucian. It's Lucian something.
Oh, Lucian, that could be right.
I think he
I
might
can't.
be
I
right.
don't know his last name.
Let's see if he counts it.
Lord Lucy. I
But we
think.
count
that.
that. We count that.
I
Because
think-
Well,
he
no,
has to have
we
Lord
do.
Lucian.
Technically, I would
Let's
count it because he
go.
did
Yeah.
get the name
For
right.
sure.
He didn't get the title though. Title
I-
is not.
I would
I was just
count
watching
it.
the playthrough for the Fable games last week, so I remember this very, very vividly.
Amon, normally I don't want, but I think that counts. His name is
Yeah.
Lucian.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Mhm. Okay. fair enough.
In a shock turn of events, Amon is winning. Tom, what do you got, buddy?
Jeez. Hardware 300.
In 2013, the launch of the Xbox One was overwhelmingly negative. One of the reasons is due to this accessory being required to use the Xbox One.
Connect.
For sure.
Yeah, but it's. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was. Remember, it was needed. Like you could.
Yeah, I was just thinking that was a bad question because that was like one of the reasons. Which one?
Well, he said accessory. He said
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
accessory. It is your turn, Garrett.
Let's do more exclusives. 400.
All right. This critically acclaimed shooter is the only Xbox exclusive ever developed by Insomniac Games. I know this one.
What the?
Oh, everyone knows this one.
I'll see if Garrett knows it.
Insomniac. Wait, no, I don't want to underthink this. Well, I can't. It's on my Xbox.
He's scrolling on his Xbox.
No, no. You can hear the controller. It is Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I was gonna say like the Slurp game. Like I remember it was like the blue with the orange. Yeah, no,
Mhm.
I'm on the board. Nice.
Amon, it's your turn. You can extend your lead here.
All right,
guys,
so
I know we
let's
talked
go.
about this before, but what
Let's go
happened
with
to letting
more
Tom win
exclusives. 300.
his last game? Come on, guys.
What'd you say? More exclusive 300?
More exclusives. 300. Yeah.
This colorful game in which you farm paper mache animals filled with candy was developed by Rare and released in 2006.
What the? What
I
is
know
this?
this
I know
one.
this one.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Let me have a guess. Is it Viva Pinata?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
All right. You know what the problem is? I can't see his hands. He might be,
No,
searching
okay. I
around.
can show you. I can turn my camera on, but it's just really bad.
It's
Turn
all
it
right.
on. No, turn it on.
Turn it
David.
on. Turn it on. You
All right.
wanna?
Just-
Okay. It's all right. It's my turn. I'm gonna go more exclusives 500. I gotta get back in his. All right. This Call of Duty title, released in 2005, is the only Call of Duty to not be on a PlayStation system and was a launch title for the Xbox 360. Of course, the answer is Call of Duty 2.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
I think that's right.
I think it's right too because I remember playing
yeah,
it in the
Big Red
Walmart
One.
kiosk. Does anyone have a different answer?
Just in case it isn't, I'm gonna say Call of Duty 3.
Okay.
Do I lose any points if I have
No,
it?
no, you don't lose.
Yeah,
any
perfect,
points.
awesome. I'll have a different answer every time from now on. Then
I think
I'm gonna go with Black
Well,
Ops.
I want to say something though.
it's definitely not Black Ops.
You said Call of Duty 2.
Yes.
I'm saying Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1, which is a completely separate Call of Duty game than Call of Duty 2.
I feel like it's Call of Duty 2.
I think it's
Call of Duty 2, not Call of Duty
with,
Big Red 1.
Okay, good thing he put that in there. Good thing. Because I knew it was a completely separate game. I wasn't sure if COD 2 was on there, but I knew Big Red 1 was on there.
Let's go. Back in it, baby. Tom, you can go.
I'm going to have to get some points in, so let's do... Shoot. Competition 500.
What horror video game franchise was only available on Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and PC up until 2009? Extra 200 points if you can name the game released in 2009.
Nintendo, Sega,
PlayStation and PC.
Gosh.
I might know this.
See, I was thinking Silent Hill, but that was on PlayStation. I know that for a fact. I don't know about if it was on Sega, and I don't know if it was on Nintendo. It's a horror game franchise.
That's what I was thinking as well, Tom.
Yeah, I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking.
2009. What?
I'm just gonna say
Like
Silent Hill.
Dreamcast?
I don't know what the name of the game would be. If you guys want to throw a guess, feel free.
I got nothing.
I'm gonna guess Fatal Frame.
Oof. Okay. Never heard of that. I'm gonna go with Silent Hill as well. Silent Hill. That's
All right. Well, you don't get points because it is Tom's question if it's Silent Hill.
yeah. Fair enough.
Okay. Garrett, what did you say an answer?
Dino Crisis.
You know
That's
what?
not a horror game.
It's Kyle said the right answer, and I think that is
Really?
the right answer.
Let's find out.
I think that's the right answer.
Resident
Yeah.
Evil.
I didn't think about Resident Evil, but
okay.
once I saw it in the
Really?
chat, yes, they were on Xbox. They were not on Xbox.
I didn't.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I thought they were
Not
always
till
on
Resident-
Xbox.
No, not till the fifth one.
Wow.
Oh
Okay.
man.
So
was
nobody
a
gets
good question.
points except it's Kyle who gets the 500 points in the chat. So he's doing better than Tom and Garrett. Okay, Garrett, your turn.
Let's say exclusives 400, please, or the exclusives.
What current season is Sea of Thieves
Oh
in?
Jesus, I should know
Who
this.
say?
Oh man, this is like your question, dude.
Yeah, but is it like 8 or 9? 50-50 shot. I would say 9.
I'm gonna make a guess. I'm gonna say 8.
I'm saying 7.
Yeah, you guys
I'm
all
saying-
shoot in a
I'm saying
number. It's
7
going to
as
be
well.
one of those.
I'm going with
It's
7.
between those 3.
6.
Oh wow, no.
Wow.
Oh,
God
man.
damn.
See,
We
I trusted you, so I went. There's one under, but should
we were the closest, Amon. Yeah.
Yeah. 7.
Right after I locked in my thing, I forgot about how ridiculously long their seasons are because me and Tom used to comment on it that it's like 2 Fortnite seasons in one. Like that's the length of theirs. So I was like, yeah. It's gonna be
Amon,
low.
it's your turn.
My turn. All right. I'm gonna go for the business 300.
Oh, okay. In 2021, Xbox Game Studios acquired ZeniMax Media, Bethesda Softworks for $7.5 billion. Name 3 studios that were acquired. Come on,
Why
This
do you
is-
get the
This
easy
is
ones?
so easy.
should be name all the studios.
Okay. So there is id Software.
Mm-hmm.
There's Machine Games,
Mm-hmm.
and there. Oh, God, why is my brain going blank now? Okay. Bethesda Softworks. That's 3, right?
I don't. You want to?
Wait, okay, I'll name another one just in case.
Yeah, you wanna,
ZeniMax Online Studios.
Okay. All right. The only because it's Bethesda Game Studios, not Bethesda Softworks.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Yeah.
why I
Okay,
was
okay.
like, name another one
Software is
just to.
technically a publisher.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, so I think Software's the publisher, right? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go. I have to. I feel inclined to get like points because Amon is going.
Yeah, don't be too afraid of them. Like it's seems like
I'm-
the harder they are, the easier the question.
I'm going the Business 500. Name 2 of the 3 Xbox Game Studios video games that won awards at the 2021 Game Awards. Extra 100 bonus points for each specific award you can name. Okay. All right. Hold on.
I know that.
I can do this. Halo Infinite won an award. Forza
Yeah.
Horizon 5 won an award, and
Yeah.
and Forza Horizon 5 won for best audio design.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a very good guess. Yeah.
I think this is a bit of
Deathloop won
yeah.
an award for best narrative, I
art-
think.
But I don't think that's
Okay.
Xbox Game
Oh
Studios
yeah,
at
they
that
did
point.
because I
Yeah,
thought that was so weird.
Arcane.
That, like,
Best art design as well. They won best art design as well.
Well, thank
Deathloop.
you. You're handing me points then.
Because you said 2 out of 3. Because then it's Psychonauts win.
Yeah,
something
that's
last
the
year?
No,
extra points.
Psychonauts didn't
'Cause
win
I think you
anything.
got the base ones right. So
Psychonauts, yeah, but I'm getting bonus points now. Psychonauts didn't win anything at the Game Awards. So okay, so Deathloop also won for best art direction. So there's Arcane. So I've named 3. I've named all 3: Arcane, Playground, and 343. And best audio design, best art direction, best narrative. And then what was the Halo Infinite award? Was it best new game? Best something? Was it that? Was it best new game? That's what I'm gonna go with. So let's see. Let's see the answer. Game Forza Horizon. No. Halo Infinite won. Well, listen, he said
No,
2 out of the 3.
yeah,
You did say 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got Forza and Deathloop. Oh my God. How did I not do best sports racing game? Of course. Okay, so I get the points for this question.
But you don't get the bonus, right?
Yeah, I do. I get
no bonus.
extra
We
100.
voted. We all
Huh?
voted. We all voted behind the scenes.
No, that's
You
not
don't get the
extra 100 bonus points for each specific award. And I named best audio design. I got best art direction, and that's it. Okay, so I get 700.
God damn.
Just handing them the win.
It really feels like there's 2 small competitions here.
Garrett, I'm going to crush you.
Yeah, I will destroy you, Tom.
Okay,
Come on, I gotta win. I can't
Tom,
lose
I'm
today.
gonna have to just keep going big. Hardware 500.
In 2013, the final iteration of the Xbox 360 was released. What was it called? Extra 100 points if you can name other iterations, excluding the launch core console.
Are you kidding me?
This is a hard question.
I know how it looks. It was the wannabe Xbox One console that was just a little smaller for the 360.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
say That's a little slim.
I know this one.
All right,
No, you don't.
all right. What I'm just gonna say,
Yeah,
no, because it was in
yeah,
2013. Because I know there was the Xbox Elite, then there was the Xbox Elite S. Then this, what the hell was the last one called?
I know all of them. I know all the versions of the 360s that were out.
Yeah, I don't believe it because you're frozen. I can't see you moving. I don't know if you're typing.
Yeah.
My hands are here.
And he's locked in the most shady pose too. Like, he looks like
My hands
All
are
right. All right. I'm just gonna have to make a random guess. Let's just call it. Shoot, this is so stupid. Why did you put this one in here? That's actually a really good 500 question, by the way.
It's a hard one.
That's a really good 500.
All right, can I like shoot my
No,
answers out now?
I'm gonna go right now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with what I know. I'm gonna go with what I know. I know it wasn't this, but I'm gonna say it was called the Elite Series, the Xbox 360 Elite S.
Okay.
Extra 100 points if you could name the other iterations. I mean, they had the arcade edition, right?
Yep.
They had, the base 360. Then they had the Elite 360.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go with that. I know it's wrong because that last one, I have no idea what the final iteration was.
Okay, Aman, you think I don't have a guess. I have no idea what the final iteration was.
The one released in 2013 was the Xbox 360e, and the other two versions that were released were the Xbox 360 Premium and the Xbox 360 Slim.
Let's
I
find
was
out.
gonna say Slim. Yeah.
Well, you didn't name Elite though. Like the Xbox 360 Elite was definitely a thing.
Yeah, Xbox 360 Elite.
I remember
Slim.
there was Xbox 360e. I'm not sure if that's Elite or not.
We're gonna find out. Answer: Xbox 360e. So
Yes.
Aman will get the points for that. You didn't. Oh well, you did name the Slim. So, and I
also named the
get
Premium. I also named the Premium.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, Aman gets 700 points. Okay.
Compared to
I
the
told you
last
to
one
do
I'm
this,
on,
Mane.
compared to the last one,
You know what it is?
He really stepped up.
Ethan and Aman are both about the same age, so they know the same stupid questions. All right, Garrett, it's your turn.
I don't know. I don't know the business of the hardware, but I can't go low. So let's go the hardware 400.
Many people know of the Duke, but what was the name of the controller released after the Duke?
Damn it! I just read this in a story not too long ago, but I have no clue. Let's just say the Foxtrot.
Okay.
Give it to you guys to guess.
I don't know, but I'm gonna guess the Hyperion.
The Hyperion, nice, solid guess.
I'm gonna throw in a guess as well. The DualShock 4.
Jeez. I know we what the funny thing is, we talked about the name of this a couple podcasts ago. We've talked about the Duke. We actually said the actual name of whatever the smaller version was. And I don't know. I don't have a guess.
Okay. Let's see if anyone got it right besides Aman. Controller S. What a lame name.
I wonder if I said Slim if it would have counted.
What a lame name. Okay. Aman, it's your turn. You can extend your lead.
I'm gonna go for the competition 200.
Okay. This first-person shooter developed by Rare is still only available on the N64.
Perfect Dark.
I
Damn it.
hate you.
Wait, GoldenEye. Oh,
GoldenEye.
dang it!
Oh,
Shit. That's my fault. That's my
yes,
fault.
it is your fault. That could have been my 200 because Perfect Dark was on the 360 and it was remade on the Xbox One.
That's my fault. That's my bad, Tom. You know what, Tom? I think you knew
I
it.
deserve petty points, dang
You
it.
deserve it.
No,
I messed it up. I messed it up. I thought it was Perfect Dark.
Now I'm there. This is nice.
I forgot it was on the 360, and I was like, it's not on the. We haven't.
I didn't know
it's in the Rare collection.
360. Jeez.
It's on the Rare collection.
Okay.
It counts.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm holding my hands up. All right, Tom. I gave you your points. Everyone in the chat, lay off me. I made a mistake. I clicked too fast. Okay, but Aman didn't get points, so I'm gonna go the business 400 and try to pull this back. Also, shout out Damien. Thanks for stopping by. Shout out Luke Lore. Nice to see you as always.
This is easy.
Who is the founder and current head of the Xbox Game Studio Double Fine? It's Tim Schafer.
Oh God.
Thank you for the points. Tom, it's your turn. And if you could get one that Aman doesn't know and I do, I would love it because I gotta get back. I gotta get ahead of him.
Exclusives 200. The more exclusives, I should say.
The first game of this legendary space trilogy was a timed exclusive for the Xbox 360 in 2007.
The first Mass Effect.
Yes. Tim.
Garrett.
Why do you say Tim? Garrett, it's your turn.
Let's say more exclusives for 100.
Wow. What is the name? What is the racing sim counterpart to Forza Horizon?
Like, Forza.
You got to give me more than that.
Oh, come on. Now I can't think of it. My brain just went all prideful. Like, no, it's Forza. It's all
What is Forza? What?
Forza Paradise.
Oh my!
I'm gonna-
God.
I'm gonna
He's
steal.
guessed.
I'm gonna steal. I'm gonna steal.
No, we all know it.
We all know.
Like,
We
I
all
can't
know.
think
Split
of
the
it.
points.
Like, yeah, no, give it to Amon. Like,
No, I'm
I
not
don't
giving.
know.
It's Forza Motorsport.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, well.
It's split it between all of us.
No, not.
Yeah, give us 30 each. Give 30 points to everyone.
30 each.
33.
I don't even know if we can.
30.
You're trying to make this harder with like harder.
Give
Yeah,
33 points to each
No,
person.
I'm not splitting. I'm not splitting that 3 ways.
33, please.
It's 33.33.
33.3.
I'm well aware of what it is. I do math for a living.
That little like repeating sign up there.
Amon, it's your
It's
turn.
my turn. Okay, I'm gonna go with the competition 100.
What former PlayStation platformer created by Naughty Dog is now owned by Xbox? I hate you. I hate
Crash
you.
Bandicoot
Technically, it's not on.
and Spyro Crash
No.
Bandicoot and Spyro.
Yeah.
The deal hasn't closed. This question is false.
Spyro
Yeah.
wasn't made by Naughty Dog.
No, I just Crash. Sorry, just Crash.
Yeah,
not Spyro,
no, it
just
is.
Crash, just Crash.
I'm giving you your answer, but
Ethan, this question was bad.
Kev definitely looked at the. No, I didn't. I 100% did not look at this board. Just letting you know. All right,
Ethan, I'm winning. I'm winning.
I'm going the business 200. I gotta tie it up. Who is the current CEO of Microsoft Gaming? Phil Spencer.
Oh, we're tied. God damn.
This might be our closest game. Tom,
Hardware 200.
in what year was the original Xbox released in North America?
Ooh, this is
I
a
know.
good question.
I know too.
I know.
Dang it, the original.
I think I know.
For me, it's between 2 years, and I'm just gonna pick the one I'm guessing. I'm gonna go with 02.
I'm gonna go with 03.
Oh, I know. It's not 02. It's not
I
02.
thought it was 01.
It's
That,
01.
that was my
Right
other.
here.
That was my other guess, but I had to pick one, so I chose 02.
It's 01.
01.
Split the points, Kevin.
Split the points.
Split the points. Split the points.
Guys, how are you letting Amon do this to you?
It was the year I was born. Like, the Xbox Prophet. The year I was born. The
Yeah.
year the first Xbox came out.
Garrett, it's your turn.
Oh Jesus! Back to me. All right, the hardware 100.
During initial launch, the Xbox 360 has a serious issue that would break the system. This would be called what?
I know.
Answer. No, it's the Red Ring of Death.
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone knew that, Amon.
We need a tiebreaker. Come on.
We don't need a tiebreaker because you're up and then I'm up.
Oh my God. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna go with the business 100.
What is the parent company of Xbox?
Microsoft.
That is right.
We actually might need a tiebreaker.
Yeah, we might need a tiebreaker because it's a 100-point question. The exclusives for 100. What major compilation of Halo video games was released in 2014? That's the Master Chief Collection.
Yep. So what's the tiebreaker?
I don't know what the tiebreaker is.
Tom, you can Google a question. You can create a question and we'll answer it. Whoever gets it right wins.
Ooh, I want to make it. Yeah,
No, we have to make it off the cuff.
Okay,
so no
make it
time
fair,
to
please.
type
Come
in.
on. I'm the younger one here. Make it fair.
All right. What was the name of the antagonist in Prototype 2? I don't even know it. We're gonna have to look it up.
No,
look that
no,
shit.
no, Garrett, no.
let's
Xbox related.
We have to keep it between these topics out here. These here.
Mhm.
Yeah, the exclusives. Prototype is an exclusive. Let's
Prototype
go.
is an
Not yet.
exclusive.
Prototype
Not
being exclusive. Chevaroony says tie goes to the
No.
birthday boy.
No, I'm not.
I like the way you think.
Okay. All right. Name both renditions of the map Blood Gulch that were remade in Halo 2 and 3. There you go.
Both
What?
renditions?
Yes, they were spiritual successors of Blood
Oh,
Gulch, which
that's
was the map in
actually a
Halo
really
1.
good question because everyone already has just Blood Gulch in their head.
I don't even know what you're talking about. What the hell?
Oh well, then this is for Kevin then. You know, if you were born in our
That's not
era,
fair. You know
What's
I
that
don't
fair?
play.
If you play these cultural icon games, maybe you would know, Amon.
I don't
Huh?
think he knows either though. So
I'm trying to think. Is Battle Creek one?
Battle Creek is not one. That map did come in Halo 2, but it's not one.
Yeah, I didn't. Oh my god.
Oh, they failed. It's a tie.
Not
Ascension?
This is not fair.
Is Ascension one?
So, Gary, you want to give him an easier question? I think mine was too hard.
Yeah, it's way too hard.
But keep it between these.
But keep it between these.
Yeah.
Do it business related. Do it
What were
business.
the answers you were thinking of, Tom?
Well, so it's coagulation. So if
Mm.
you didn't get that one, then there's no way.
Mm-mm.
There's no way.
No. All right, guys. Let's think of a tiebreaker
Yeah, I can't think of a question.
because we gotta wrap this show up.
We do have to
Yeah.
wrap the show up. Shoot. Come on, guys. Okay.
All right, Tom. This is it. Final one. And if not, we're ending it.
Yeah. And look, if you guys both guess this is all I can think of. If you guys both guess this is a tiebreaker. It's a tie regardless. Who was the CEO before Phil Spencer for Xbox Gaming?
Don Matrick.
Not metric.
I mean, I feel like you guys both didn't know that, or either that, or Ahmad just copied. I'm gonna give it to
No,
Kevin.
I knew.
He went
I know
first.
No,
He said it first. You were slow.
Bro,
You were slow. And it's his birthday. It's his birthday.
No, I deserve to win this one. This is no.
All right,
Amon,
it's a tie. We'll just
Amon,
leave it as a tie,
we can
guys.
call it a tie. Well
Okay,
played,
okay,
good sir.
I can deal with it. I can deal with it.
You finally did well in one of these. I'm proud of you. But guys, that is our show for this week. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Head on over to all audio services and rate us over there. We do appreciate it. It does help us grow. Until next week, I'm gonna let everyone know where you can find them. Tom, where can they find your your future toxic Twitter account?
You guys can follow me at Alpaca Tom. Fanboys, both sides, Xbox, PlayStation. I'm coming for you guys.
Oh my god.
Gonna make you guys feel smaller than you are.
Mechatroll.
Garrett, where can
you
they
can
find
find me at Way1G on Xbox and Twitter.
Amon, where can they find you?
You can find me at Amon_M05 on Twitter. I'll be joining Tom and his console war bait.
No, I can't
No,
deal
it's
with you
not a
people.
console war. It's a console crusade.
And you can find me at the Muffin Mon. It's a 1-7 I and an 0-7A. Follow us at Project XTalk to stay up to date with all our latest. Hope you guys had fun. We'll see you next week. We got some guests coming up, so stay tuned. But we'll see you next Thursday. Goodbye.
Peace out.